OMG. Hello, everybody. Happy TBU Thursday. Welcome to another episode of The Black Umbrella. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, we are your hosts. I'm Frenchie.
I'm Nika.
And I'm Wes.
Yeah.
Hey.
How are we doing today?
Oh, God. That's how I'm doing.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Sometimes you got to call on them.
Sometimes I got to call on him and just be like, you know what? I know you got me. So, oh, God. But I'm doing well. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
Doing okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. And oh, God, is not bad for me.
Hey.
Nobody feels like shit.
Together, yeah.
Nobody feels like shit, right?
Put together, you got a good something.
Okay. Period.
Her.
Well, shall we get into the word of the day?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And yes, she is a bitch. B-I-C-T-H. And in that order.
Hey. So the word of the day is traitor.
Okay.
Traitor. One who betrays another's trust or is false to an obligation or duty. Traitor. So my question for you is from the Rob Milton's tweet that I saw.
Okay, come on. The Rob Milton. Shout out to Rob Milton. Woo.
Hello. So I wanted to ask you guys, you know, we love the game shows and we love the ones with strategy. So which R&B artist would you choose to be on the show, The Traitors?
This is a good question. I forgot to even come up with my people, so I'm like, holy crap.
I've got mine, baby.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Shoot them.
Tell me.
Kelly Price.
Yes.
Tyrese.
She's the traitor.
Tyrese.
He's the traitor.
I'm doing Kelly Price. I'm doing Tyrese. I'm doing Monica because nobody would expect Monica to be a traitor. At least I don't think so. So I think that might be like a good look for her. Like we have to have somebody who's a little bit docile in
That's
the group.
Gunica.
Well, I mean,
What
she's
you mean
good.
docile?
She is because she's everybody's friend. Like, it's like she doesn't really have beef with anybody, but she'll fight everybody. You know, if that makes sense. It's like she's everyone's friend. I mean, but there's just one person who she's had some beef with. My fave, but I would pick Kelly Price, Tyrese, Monica. Let me give me one more in there. Give me a new girl. Let's do. Yeah, because you said R&B, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, let me think of a new girl. Ari Lennox.
Dang.
Yeah.
She would be hilarious.
She would be so funny. So you're not a traitor? What?
You guys.
I just can't believe it, you guys. It's just too much for me. I was trusting them. I think that she would be great on Traitors. People would love Ari's personality. I think she'd be great for camera. She looks gorgeous. But yeah, between having them all in the house, you got Kelly Price, Tyrese, Ari Lennox, and who did I say? Who's the third one? Monica.
Yeah.
See, already.
Yeah.
See? But
she got banished first night. Is that what you telling me?
I don't think, no. I don't think Monica will get banished very easily. I think Monica will zoom.
I could see that.
Yeah, I think she could really. If Monica was a traitor, she would be a great one because she's everyone's friend. People love Monica. It's not like, it's just people wouldn't expect her.
Yeah,
I think she'd friend her way to the end and then take all the money because she's Gunica at the end of the day, baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Like she's maybe your friend. I'm taking this back to my friends, my family. So those are my people.
Love it.
I like it.
You got something, Frenchie?
Yeah. Okay. So I would choose Maya.
Ooh.
I think she would be a good traitor because I think she's so sweet and like. She just seems like she's very friendly. So I think she would do the whole friend her way to the end kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think Maya would be good. I think, funny enough, I would love to see Tweet up in there.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys both said two people.
Ooh, when you need me.
I love to see Tweet up in there.
Okay.
Who else? Can I say Jill Scott?
Yeah.
I mean, she's not really. Well, I mean, I guess she is R&B.
Yeah, you could say Jill Scott.
R&B. Jill Scott. I mean, I just love her. So why would I not want her to be up in there?
Mm-hmm.
And fourth person. Fourth person, Summer Walker.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. You have a nice calm trader house, low key.
Yeah,
it's like it would bubble over. I think.
Yeah.
I think it would be very much like, oh, we're cool, we're vibing, and then all of a sudden it would be a little bit of tit for tat here and there.
I think it would be Summer Walker.
Okay, bet. Okay, we're low key building a house already because this is 4 and 4. That's 8. One more.
Are.
Okay, you guys had 2 people that I had, so I'm gonna choose 2 different people.
Okay.
So I have Duran Bernard.
Okay, I can
that's a
definitely.
good one.
That's a great one.
A Braxton. I don't know which one, but a Braxton.
They're all good. They're all good picks.
No, literally, they're all good picks, which is why I said
There's
a Braxton.
one that'll be a star, and that's Tamar.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Tamar, top pick, definitely. Cisco.
Oh yeah.
And either Luke James or K Michelle.
Oh, K Michelle. Pick K Michelle.
K Michelle.
Pick K Michelle. Okay, bet. So that's who will be in our trader house. I think all of them together is wild.
I think this is
That's
a great
the house.
cast.
Okay.
That's the house.
I'm into it. I'm proud of us too. We did really well with
Yeah,
that.
call us up, Peacock, right?
Peacock.
Yes,
Close
Peacock.
up, Peacock.
Peacock Palace.
Peacock Palace, okay? Because we're that now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No one yet has called it that.
Not a person.
Not a person.
Not a person.
No. Are we ready to get into For the Bird?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hey, so I tweet.
Yeah. I tweet just on that down low.
Yeah.
You like that?
Remix.
Yes.
We could record it in the booth and really make it a thing if you
put us
want.
in a booth.
Well, you know what? That's up to y'all.
Oh, okay. That means no. Just so that means no.
Astounding no.
Keep it on the playground.
Right.
Keep it.
So For the Birds today, okay, it's the section of the show where we look to Twitter, we see what's going on, what's popping, and we talk about it. So the first thing that I have down here is Racy Retwist.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Racy Retwist.
Racy,
Like the hair?
like the hair.
Okay.
Okay.
We know what a retwist is. If
Yeah.
you don't, it's basically, if you have twists or locks or something, you go and you hit up your person. You say, hey, I need to come in. I need you to
Yeah.
Redo it.
redoop-de-doop.
Yeah.
My dot-to-dot.
Twist me
Oh.
up.
Do has happened in multiple episodes now.
It has.
That's your thing now.
Doop-de-doop.
It's Frenchie's signature. Frenchie and Armani.
Perfect.
But yeah, so this came about because we saw a video floating around on Twitter this week where some man was sitting in a chair in like a little like home salon kind of thing, and he was getting a retwist, and the person who was given his retwist was a woman, and you're like, okay, so what? Well,
I'm getting to it.
I'm getting to it. Okay, I said Racy.
A woman?
Oh, yeah.
A woman?
Oh,
Yeah.
my
I
gosh.
can't believe it.
And so I know you're like, okay, so what? Like, did she have her shirt off? Was she just like in the bikini or something like that? No.
Oh.
She was full blown booty butt naked.
Oh.
Full blown booty butt naked.
Is this his girlfriend or a partner? Oh.
No.
This is not his girlfriend.
Oh.
This is an OnlyFans service, and OnlyFans.
Oh.
I don't know if it's OnlyFans content, but this is someone who was selling this service on their OnlyFans. I guess she was like, "Hey, I know how to retwist.
Okay.
I know how to do retwist.
Okay.
Hit
Two
me up."
birds, one stone.
But two birds, one stone. If you think I'm sexy
Hey.
and you wanna see this body while
want
I'm giving you a retwist,
A nude retwist.
go ahead, pay that upcharge. Get that
Okay.
service.
Well, all right.
I thought that was very interesting.
It's
It is.
unique.
It is.
I couldn't do it just because how long is this? That would be my first question. Like, damn, am I gonna have to be naked in front of this person for like an hour, 2 hours or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got all kind of hair butters and oils.
All over yourself?
all over the place.
It's supposed to just be on your hands, but since you don't got no clothes on, you can't just like wipe it on the shirt or a pants leg or something.
No.
Maybe she put a towel down.
Yeah, a towel around the shoulder.
Yeah. One of them that you can just kind of.
Yeah.
Well, she sure didn't have one on.
Oh, well.
Maybe it's for the camera. I'm trying to give my sis some kind of.
Yeah.
It was just a little sneak peek.
Can you do anything else in the retwist? Like maybe if like you charge an extra 50 or 60, you could suck a titty or.
You know what? I didn't look that far.
Like if she leans in close enough.
Right. What's the pricing here?
Looked.
Okay, you should.
Yeah.
I want to inquire. I mean, I'm not. Hold on now. I don't want things to get
For
confusing.
an extra $20, you can lick the left one.
Imagine.
How much for the right? 60.
Want them in your face? Whenever I stand in front of you, just grab them. That's an extra 70. If you want to put your face in it, 100.
Yeah. Motorboat.
Motorboat. That's a great business model.
And I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at her.
Yeah, it's
I
like an
think
NPC, right?
I think it's great.
Everything's consensual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
They are still getting their hair retwisted, and I would assume it
Yeah.
looks nice because who
They're
would go?
getting multiple surfaces.
Yeah.
Can men and women? I'm sure they can.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, this is awesome. She's
Yeah.
making bank.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
All the studs are going to her.
Oh, yeah.
I know it. I know it.
Oh, yeah.
I know it.
I know it.
I know
I
it.
cannot.
The next thing I have for the birds is, a little sexy dancer. Sexy dancer.
Hey.
Okay.
Right?
The sexy cat.
So, what you
Sexy
say?
what?
The sexy cat.
Sexy
Like the
cat.
dancing cat,
Oh,
but it's gonna be the sexy cat.
Honey, I thought you
Oh.
said something else.
You
No.
said, I just stayed quiet. Like, I'm going to wait until more clarification.
Okay.
comes.
The sexy cat.
Sexy cat.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Anyway.
I was not ready for that. But yes, so if you guys have been, hopefully you were under a rock about this situation because it's stupid. Okay. Anyway, there was a concert with the artist Oma Lay, and he's on tour right now, and he had a concert stop in whatever place. I didn't care.
Okay.
It was a concert date. And usually he pulls he'll pull a woman up from the crowd to come up on stage with him and have, a moment during one of the songs. So on this particular night, he does what he usually does. And he looks down at this girl and says, "You
All right.
come on up here." And she goes on up there. She goes on stage and she does her big one. Shout out to Fonnie Willis.
Shout out to Fonnie Willis always. This is a Fonnie Willis stand account. Fonnie Willis, we love you. Come on the show so we can be clear together.
Clear.
Fonnie Willis, come on the show so we can be clear together.
What happened to
please.
those funds? Oh man, but yeah, she went up there and she did her big one, baby. She turned around, spun it down, shook it down,
Yeah.
brought it up,
Okay.
and then they did that sexy thing, like where the curtain
Falls.
falls down and all you see is like the silhouette of them two behind, and she's dancing, bending it over and
Touching toes.
touching
Yeah.
toes, and
Yeah.
they're dancing all super close together, and of course
Grinding.
the crowd grinding, okay, and the crowd is going crazy. But in the video, in the midst of all this, the video keeps cutting from the stage to a certain someone over in the crowd from where a homegirl got pulled up from.
Mm-hmm.
And we find out that the certain someone that the camera keeps panning to is homegirl on stage's boyfriend.
Mm.
And the longer the dance goes on and the more the camera pans over to him, you can just see him getting more like, damn. Ouch.
Yeah.
Damn. And then there's another clip of like after the concert, and the boyfriend is like walking slowly down the street, head low.
Drama.
Drama.
The drama of it all.
The drama of it all. Okay, so this video goes up on social media, and of course, a flame goes across social media. This thing is burning up, and everybody's talking about how rude and disrespectful that this girl did to her boyfriend, and how could you? Oh my gosh, this is so terrible. And people started doing things like, what little incels and trolls love to do on social media. They started doxing her. They started to send her death threats. They started to send her sexual assault threats.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. the people
were not happy.
The people were not happy. You know, they hated this. They felt so terrible for her boyfriend, and you know, they wished her the worst. Okay, and so then the streamer Kai Cenat, if you don't know who he is, he's like the number one streamer like in the world, pretty much,
on Twitch and everywhere else.
Okay, Twitch and everywhere else, and lots of it's very the energy over there is very much like little boy eating Cheeto Puffs, and he got like the dust all on his fingers, and like he's been in the basement in his room, and we open the door like he kind of stinks, and take a shower, you know. That's just like the vibe.
You're painting the picture, honey.
Yeah,
that's just the vibe. I'm just giving you the vibe, okay? Lots of celebrities come through and do their thing, you know, for promotion of like a song or an album or something like that. And so Kai Cenat is live streaming, and of course they see the video, they watch the video, and he's like, I'm gonna reach out to her and have her come on the stream. He reaches out to her, and she's like, I'm good, unless you're going to compensate me, like, let me know. Mm-hmm. And like I said, he's live streaming, so he's reading off her replies and stuff, and he's like, what the fuck, like, who do you think you are? Like, bitch, who do you think you are? I'm not finna pay you to come on here. Like, who do you think you are? No. So then he turns around and invites the boyfriend on and gives the boyfriend $20,000 and gets him like a new girlfriend on the stream or whatever.
Yeah, they did like a dating show, right?
Yeah, they did like a dating show. And it just caused, you know, even more discourse and even more filth and dirt to be thrown towards the girlfriend's way. And it was just a lot. I don't know. Do y'all have anything? Did y'all see anything about this?
I just saw like the concert stuff, and then I saw like the Kai Cenat stuff afterwards, but I didn't really like watch it. I was just seeing a bunch of tweets about it. So
it was dumb.
I don't know. If that's your girlfriend and she gets picked by one of her favorite artists to get on stage and dance with them, let her dance with them. Yeah. Go home with her. Don't be walking all by yourself like, no, man, you embarrass me. Yeah. Nobody embarrassed you. I didn't fuck him. All I did was dance with him, and the world saw it. But you've had your ego is so fragile for some reason that you feel like, well, you basically was fucking him on stage. And it was like, okay, so if that was, I don't know, I'm just using Janet Jackson as an example because she has notably gone on stage and taken people's men and done amazing things with them on stage, right?
Yeah.
But I would not stop you from doing that just because, I mean, you're not going home with Janet.
You're right.
You're not.
And it's hot. So it's the same thing. It's just the male ego is so fragile. So I really wouldn't be mad at it to begin with. Live stream thing, the same thing. I just feel like it is what it is. It's a hot viral moment currently.
Yeah.
It'll blow over if it hasn't already blown over already. So I don't feel any kind of way. I think the Kai Cenat, that's his name, right? Kai Cenat, for him to give him compensation and not her compensation was very much a fuck you to her for even asking him for compensation.
But you still did it anyway.
Yeah, it's the male ego. It's the same thing. It's like, it's a fuck you to you because you asked me and he didn't, so now I'm gonna give him some money because fuck you.
Right.
But also, if I were him and she were to hit me and ask me, oh yeah, I'm not coming on and let's take a conversation, I'd be like, I'm not giving you money. I also wouldn't give him money either. But I see why he did it. Like I'm not mad at it. It was petty, but it's not kind of petty. Because imagine if you did come on, you might have gotten something, but you didn't. So that's fine. It's like, it's a business decision. Everybody's making choices, right? It's like how I'm interacting with you. Hey, I'm the largest streamer ever. Come on Twitch. Let's talk about your story. And you're like, nah, I don't think so unless you pay me. And I'm like, oh, I'm definitely not paying you. But now I'm mad at you. So, boyfriend, you want to come on? And then the boyfriend comes on, and then I'm going to give him some money after that. Because why not? Because he actually did it. You never know what you could have gotten if you said yes. So, I don't know. It's a business decisions. Kai Cenat has every right to do what he wants to do with his money. And if he doesn't want to give it to her, but wants to give it to him out of spite of her, do it.
Yeah. It's just so stupid. Which, I mean, you heard. I described the vibe. That action, I think, confirms the vibe I described. And let's move on. So the next, hello.
Oh no, little visitor.
a little piece of Anyway, the next thing that I have for the birds is, I'm getting sick of your broken promises.
And then my baby's in doing numbers. All right.
Hanging with the fellas.
Okay,
right?
okay. I was with you when you didn't have no dollar. And you had to create your with your mama. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, cool. So I just want to talk a little bit about some broken promises that happen on important days for people, okay? So in this video, I saw it on TikTok, and so it was this person's birthday, and they were blindfolded at the table, and they sit down a cake in front of the birthday person, and they're like, all right. Wait, actually, she wasn't blindfolded. I'm looking at the video again. I'm like, this girl's not blindfolded. Anyway, she just has on glasses. Anyway, so they sit her down at the table. They bring out like a cake that has a cover over it, and she's so excited because she was promised that she was gonna get a Nanaland cake.
What is that?
Nanaland apparently is this cute little green character. Okay. Very simple. He's green. He's got 2 eyes and a little mouth. Okay, it's very simple.
Okay,
I see Nanaland.
Yeah, you see Nanaland. Yeah. You see it. Yeah, it's very. It's cute, right? It's cute, simple little character. Yeah. And homegirl, the birthday girl, was super excited because she's like, "Oh shit, I'm finna get my Nanaland
cake."
Yeah, right? Yes. They take the cover off the cake, and it's just like what would you call it? Maybe this is like a red velvet.
Oh, looks like it.
It's just a regular,
like a regular. I don't know,
like red velvet. Might be a strawberry something.
That's what I was thinking. A little bit of a strawberry, maybe like a strawberries and cream kind of cake,
something like that. Cream.
Yeah,
that's what they sit down in front of her, and the birthday girl is like, "What the hell is this?" You told me I was getting Nanaland. Where is Nanaland? And they tell her, oh my God, like I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't make it. Like, oh my God, I still made you a cake. She's like, but you promised me Nanaland. I've been talking about Nanaland, and you've been talking about Nanaland, and I told the whole office about Nanaland, and it's my birthday. I opened it up and ain't no damn Nanaland.
Okay.
I'm mad. And her family in the video, they were kind of like, oh my God, like, you're tripping. You need to calm down. So how do y'all feel about this situation? How y'all feel about the Nanaland? Do y'all think she has a right to feel?
I don't give a damn. No, I think she does. I feel like if the friend told them that they would give them a cake, and then if the friend knew in the midst of making said cake, something...
Yeah.
It was going to miss. Like, I just couldn't make it happen. I will call them and be like, girl, listen, I know that I told you I would make a Nanaland cake, but baby, Nanaland ain't never coming to fruition. I tried my hardest. It's not working, but I'm still gonna make you a cake. It's gonna be a strawberry cake. And I'm sorry, but just to get her.
Yeah.
Because when you're expecting something and then you don't get what you expected, of course you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
And of course, I may not have asked in the moment like she did, but still, I think she's in the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted her Nanaland.
Yeah,
she wanted her Nanaland,
and you told her you would give it to her, and then you did it. So,
and then
you gonna show it, and then y'all had the cake covered up. Y'all got the phones pulled out, singing "Happy Birthday" to me, and y'all
so she's
all know.
Y'all
all know, and that's the wrong shit too. How y'all all know?
Expecting Nanaland under that silver.
That's so wrong. Y'all know what I'm expecting right now in this moment, and y'all all decided to do this to me.
Yeah,
fuck all y'all on today. Bye. I will take the cake, but fuck y'all. Speaking about baking, and taking. Child, I need to talk to y'all about something very interesting I came across our screens. I want to talk about a little bit of a baked thrush.
Whoa! You talk about it.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So. There was someone on their TikTok, and they said, hey guys, just wanted to start this video off with showing you my tongue real quick. See how nasty that look? See how disgusting that looks? Nastiness. Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Well, nasty. I have Thrush. Because as you guys remember from my previous video, I said that I was going to take the yeast from my yeast infection from my vagina, and I'm gonna use it to make the cinnamon rolls that I made. And remember how I did that and I made it, and I said how they tasted so, they came out really good and they tasted good, and they did taste good, but unfortunately, it's had an adverse effect, and now me and my husband, she gave these not only to herself but to her husband, and I don't know if her husband knew this.
I think he had to know. There's no way I'm making a confection with my coochie and not telling you that I'm doing it.
That's what they be doing.
No, I'm telling you.
You know how people be like,
baby, I'm about to make this yeast.
They be like, you can't eat everybody's spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that you discuss.
Yeah.
Like, especially for making something like that, it's like, all right, babe, I tried something new. I took this yeast infection from this coochie and I put it in the dough. Mm-hmm. So we about to tear down. You're going to have coochie cinnamon rolls. Coochie rolls. Oh. She gave him coochie rolls.
Yeah.
Oh.
And got the both of them Oro Thrush. I just don't even know where your mind goes. The word immediately after yeast, when it applies to your body, is infection.
Period.
So why would you take an infection and put it in something you are now going to digest?
Confection.
Why would you take your
infection to confection?
Why would you do that?
Why?
For digestion.
Oh.
What's up with that?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
But, she let us know, so she will never be doing that again. Thank God.
No shit.
Thank God she learned her lesson. I'm glad she didn't give it to the kids at the fucking school.
Same.
I'm glad she didn't bring it to the PTA.
Bake sale.
Goodness.
Could you imagine?
No.
I would.
The way they would be getting totally sued.
But I would tell my kids,
Right.
whenever I have my children, I will tell them, do not eat anything
from
given
anyone
to you at school by
ever.
Anybody. Whatever I give you, you eat.
That's it.
If they bring fresh baked cookies with it, don't eat it.
No.
Don't. I promise you, I will make them myself at the house. I
Yeah.
promise you, baby. No matter what it is, but do not eat it.
No.
Shit ain't safe.
I don't care if little Samantha brought Snickerdoodle to
And
school.
you know it's little Samantha who bought it. You know it is.
And you
It's
know
always
what? And she's not eating that fucking shit. No. No, baby.
But she also let us know that she will continue to make baked goods with her breast milk, though. So
Okay, well, that's what it should have been in the first place. Maybe
she should have just stuck
to
right
that.
there.
Yeah.
I don't understand how she went from
I don't
breast
understand.
milk.
That's still from your body.
I don't.
It's fine.
You went straight to infection.
I'm glad you learned your lesson. That's
Yeah.
all I got for the birds today.
Just spoon that out your coochie. How you do that?
I really wanted to know the
Like, how'd you do
answers
that?
there.
the process of capturing it.
Yeah.
Use your fingers? Did you use
'Cause-
like a ladle? Like what? Well, not a ladle.
A ladle.
Did you use like what did you use? I don't know.
Like did you get like a little spoon? How aggressive was
Were
it for
you?
you to even be able to
Get
enough
scoop.
for it to make some kind of something with the
I know you don't need much yeast, but still,
yeah.
how much you had?
Yeah, because
How much did you have?
you usually only need about a teaspoon of yeast. Is usually
Makes the
or a
medicine
tablespoon.
go down.
Either a teaspoon or a tablespoon is what you need.
She had
So
plenty of yeast to go around. That's what she's saying. Basically, that's what it was. She had plenty of yeast to go around. She probably still got some. All right, I'm done.
that's all I got for the birds.
Get
Jesus.
out of here.
Oh, all right. Let's get into our pay a dust and our shining moment, shall we?
Yes.
Our pay a dust is something from this week that has us messed up, fucked up, upset, and we want to dust it off of our shoulders, okay? And our shining moment is something that gave us some joy, made us smile, gave us some happiness, and we want to just shine a light on it.
Shine.
Does anyone want to start? I'll start.
Oh,
Hey.
All right. My pay of dust is the fact that I wasted 2 hours of my life that I will never get back watching Mia Copa. Wow. I just cannot believe. I cannot believe that is what I sat through.
That is what you sat through. Yes, it is.
We all sat through. This is what we all sat through. We all sat there and watched a movie for 2 hours.
I still can't believe it was 2 hours.
And I can't believe it was 2 hours either. And we left at the end of that movie and said,
what happened?
What happened? What was this? What was that? What was this? What was that? We had so many questions.
So many loose ends.
So many loose ends.
And not because it was a suspenseful ending like Inception. Does it topple? Does it not? No.
Right.
No. Lots of just plot lines that just opened up and had no significance, and at the same time all the significance, and nothing got tied up, and it was just awful. I can't believe we sat through that.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it. Hey. It had its potential, but it lost right whenever it loses the potential right where you think this is a dream and it's
it's not a dream.
And I was like, oh, it is over.
Lost that bet.
Yep.
Yeah. Beautiful Mexican goddess.
Oh my gosh. She was a beautiful Mexican goddess.
Who would kill a beautiful Mexican girl?
This is Tyler Perry. He's an older black man writing all these shit. Okay.
Yeah. Yikes. My pay of dust. I have two. My first pay of dust.
Yeah. Okay.
Your first was
that?
Sorry.
Okay.
See, it got me so mad. I meant to say my shining moment.
Okay.
Yes.
I have two shining moments. My first shining moment is just going to be actually my secondary shining moment, which is that I read today that Tyler Perry actually has halted the $800 million expansion of Tyler Perry Studios, and baby, that just gave me a whoop. Okay. After I watched Mia Copa, I said, thank you, Jesus. Somebody, or even just himself in this moment, has told himself, I need to pump my brakes.
Did you hear the reason why?
No.
Okay. The reason why is because Tyler Perry feels like since the invention of AI has come so far, he can do a lot more with AI, which is why he will not be expanding his studio, which also, I mean, when you think about it in these ways, right, he's not expanding, but expanding a studio is expensive, and building these different sets are expensive, but also it does create jobs for a lot of people, because with the bigger studio comes bigger staff. He said, hey, why bigger studio? Why hire more staff? I can save money, not expand, and just use AI. Yep. And whenever I tell you, I am not looking forward to whatever Tyler Perry has to create within the AI world.
No.
But
see, then that means my brain knew when I messed up and I said two paid us.
That's what it was supposed to be.
That's what it was supposed to be. Because boom, two.
Mm-hmm. And Fran Drescher came out. Came out. Okay, president of SAG-AFTRA.
Yeah.
And she was like, not here for that.
So.
Not he has the means to do it, so why is he?
Why not? Yeah, exactly.
I love Fran.
I love Fran too.
But yeah, so my shining moment is that I went to lunch with Joanna. It was so nice, just a lovely little one-on-one sister time, and it was great. It was great. It was needed. It was lovely, and I just can't wait to do it again. It was so fun.
Did y'all cry?
No.
Okay.
Oh. What?
Go deeper next time.
Go deeper
next time.
What? I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh, my pay at dust is similar to Frenchie's whenever it comes to Mia Copa. Also the drivers, I don't know what's going on. It's been crazy out there, especially on these LA streets. I don't know what is happening, but the drivers have not been driving to their best ability. I actually watched a video today that explained no matter how fast you go, you're still going to get there relatively to the same amount of time. But for some reason, I've been facing a lot of people who want to move really fast, and sometimes I'm in these roads that only have 2 lanes in them, and they're just like zooming, and I'm like, if something happens to you, something is going to happen to the people behind you. That is me. So what the fuck is wrong with you? I get really upset when I see people who are speeding in such a fashion. 80, okay. Above 80, chill out.
80, I even be like,
I could do 80.
Your roll.
I can do 80 as long as it's not too congested. But if it is congested, I'm not doing 80 either. And my shining moment is all the great food that I ate this weekend. On what day was that? Was that Saturday or was that Friday? I ate well both days, but I went to spend time with Shane and the Fam Bam and ate so good.
Hey.
So good. Auntie Val made it amazing. Spread of things. I mean, I had salmon. I had shrimp fried rice.
Hey.
I had baked beans. I had mac and cheese. I had greens. I had everything you could think of at the tips of my fingers. And whenever I tell y'all, I ate. I ate.
Oh, I know you did. I know you did.
And then that next day, I went to Ellie's in Long Beach. Ate down. Got the salad. Got the short rib. Got the burrata with the tomato confit.
Yeah.
I got so many things. I was so happy. I literally had an amazing weekend of food. So that's my shining moment.
Delicious.
Those are the best weekends.
They are, right? Because I ate good.
Amen.
Can't tell me I didn't eat good. Did you?
I'm going to pay dust to having to get new tires.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yikes.
All of them too, huh?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
All.
Yeah, all of them.
Wow. What's going on?
That's what I said, girl. Honey, they getting old. They balding.
Oh, they was balding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You got this.
He was out here driving like a girl.
No, the car wasn't mine before I got it. That's all that it was.
They be like, girls be driving around, they tires be looking like a bald head. Like, shut up.
Nope, that's not what happened. I knew I needed tires. It was just like time and money. Like, who the fuck has it? Not me. So, yeah. But it was confirmed. And I had a nail on my tire, so that was another thing. I had to get that plugged up just to keep me going.
You should be able to find
the engine going.
You should be able to DNA track a nail back to
where the fuck
it came from, so I could talk to somebody.
The nail in front of your home punctured my tire.
Yeah, come outside. Yeah,
I know it.
Are you here for a nail? I sure am.
Your nail.
Your nail. Pay for this. Yeah, I'm gonna pay dust to that. And just to last week in general, I'm going to pay dust to that. And then my shining moment, I was spending time with my friends on Sunday despite watching 2 hours of Mea Culpa.
I think it was a great bonding moment for
it was. No, I think that it was a fun time for us because, you know,
we had good food before that.
We
yes.
did.
And we were watching Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even want to know my thoughts on that.
No, just know that we were watching it and howdy doody.
Precisely. Whatever she said, I'm with it.
But
whatever she said, I'm with it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, come on. Howdy doody? Where the hell did you get that from? Listen, no questions asked here.
That's what what's his name looks like. He looks like Howdy Doody.
Jeremy. About right. Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Laura's Jeremy.
Yes.
Okay, I can see that. Yes.
Howdy Doody.
Hey everybody, we wanted to take a quick break right here just to tell you to stay connected with us. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and everywhere else at TVU Podcast. You can send us an email, theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple or wherever else, make sure that you follow us and leave us a review. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe, give us a like, and leave a comment. And also, don't forget, we have the TBU Season 6 playlist available on Spotify and Apple.
All right. Well, shall we get into the Gust of Wind segment?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The Quiet Storm.
Okay.
Welcome to the Gust of Wind segment, everyone. My name is Wes, and I do the Gust of Wind segment. I discuss new music and pop culture, and today we'll be doing music, basically. So
Hey.
However, disclaimer, Miss Netta and Charles, get off your shit. I don't know what it is. It's gotten to their head. It's a bit. I'm scared.
Scary.
I'm scared for them.
Yeah, I'm like, it's actually kind of scary.
Because I don't know what this is that they've drummed up in their head that they're like this elite couple. They took a picture from the White House and said, Barack and Michelle, hey, listen, live your best life. Yeah. I don't care about that. What I do care about is you walking out of different buildings.
Yeah.
Do we even know what these buildings are? We don't even know.
They look like they're just the airport that they're
airport,
walking
hotel,
from.
whatever it is. And y'all have a car waiting for you, and y'all have the same track of the same people cheering for you.
Woo, Miss Netta! Oh my God, is that Miss Netta?
That's pretty embarrassing. Don't do it anymore. Just chill out. Live your best life. Go cook him some lunch. Yeah, it's been a minute since you cooked him lunch, girl.
Okay,
Where's his
girl.
lunch?
Where's his lunch?
Why is his lunch not ready? That's what I want to understand.
Ain't no more child.
What happened to living off the foundation of what you've built? Anyway, first in new music, I don't have any throwbacks of the day today. Sorry. Just have some new music for you. But yes. Anyway, Saweetie, Rich Tivities. How did we like it?
It's a fun song.
I was like, my bad.
I was like, what's the...
I think that Saweetie always comes out with music that's
fun,
just, it's fun music.
Fun music. You getting ready. You taking shots in the hotel room.
Yeah.
About to go to the club.
People are always coming for Saweetie because they're like, oh, where are the bars? Where are the this? I'm like, listen, she's coming to you with some good, fun West Coast shit.
Yeah.
She's Saweetie. You know her brand. She knows her brand. She does it well.
Yeah.
People like it. She likes it.
Yeah, pretty bitch music.
Pretty bitch music is what you're going to get every time.
Yeah.
She's not out here claiming that she's out here barring out bars. I spit nothing but bars. She's not saying any of that.
No.
She ain't never said none of that.
No.
And I think that is working for her.
Yeah.
I like the music.
I do too.
Yes.
Some people's music you just cannot approach with the mindset of
bar.
it needs to be this certain way, especially if they've shown you over the course of their career that that's not what they're going to do.
Right.
Stop trying to force personalities on them. They don't want to be that.
Exactly.
Period. Next, we have SZA. She released Saturn. How are we feeling about it?
Scissor.
Stuck in this paradise. I must know what heaven's like. You know, SZA's very deep. She's very deep. She's intergalactic. She is SZA. She's in the star. She's on the planet. She's in orbit. She's doing everything at one time.
Yeah.
SZA's a real life low key fairy. If I could,
She really is.
She's a real life fairy.
Yeah.
But I find no issue with Saturn. I love the lyrics. I love how it's slow. It seems like she's being very vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. It says it's always pretty vulnerable, but this is just a nice flowy vulnerability that I like from her. And sonically, it's a beautiful song.
Yes.
It sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does.
I love this song. Yeah.
Next.
All right, y'all.
What?
Jacob Collier.
Oh. Yes. You're insane.
Had the nerve.
You're insane.
Had the nerve to release a rendition of Bridge Over Troubled Waters with John Legend and Tori Kelly, and you do get a hint of Yeba in the front. I just want you to know that as well. Even though she's not credited, you get a hint of Yeba in the front, right?
Yep.
Man's a genius. If you haven't listened, I want you to know that this is a study for everyone whenever it comes to how to do a rendition of a song and make it yours.
Yeah.
And then translate to the artist how you want them to do it and push them in a way that is comfortable and safe, that makes them feel like they can do it, and then bring it all together in this like godly, heavenly, amazing track that is Bridge Over Troubled Waters. Like, I don't know. What was the first reaction? Nika, what was yours?
I just thought that it was really amazing hearing all the different layers, because when you turn the screen around, you were showing like all. I was like, oh my god!
He layered the fuck out of that track.
Yeah,
stacked up, baby.
Stacked up. Tori sounds good. John sounds good. And John, thank you, because I don't really like your music like that. So
John sounded well.
No, he sounded well.
Tori
I was
Kelly stole the show.
Tori Kelly
stole the show. I mean, that woman.
Hell yeah.
That woman.
That woman, Tori Kelly, stole the show.
So good.
And watching Jacob vocal produce her, like he put a video up on Instagram of him vocal producing the track and telling her how to sing the things. And I was like,
wow.
this is what magic is. This is what music is. The collaboration, being in the same space. It's not just sending stuff off and hoping to get stuff back.
Yeah.
Really feeding off of each other's energy and then discovering new things as you're working with one another. And just, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moment.
So good in your ears.
It's
does.
good. I could not. No. Okay. When that song went off, I said, "Are you kidding me? Are they serious?
They're serious.
Listen to this song. You'll be transported
Yes.
to Jesus' gate."
Do not let them do a live rendition of this. I might
would
die.
fall on the floor.
Insane.
And they might.
I might fall on the floor.
Some late night show or something.
That would be amazing. Can't wait to see it.
Just saying.
One of them. I don't care what it is.
Somebody.
Get them on there. Next on my list, I have Sir. He came out with Karma with Isaiah Rashad. And I really liked this track.
I did too.
Good one.
It was also quite vulnerable. And knowing that he knows that he has karma coming to him because
Stuff.
obviously, a lot of different things that he's done. And it was very honest. The video was
Great.
Yeah.
tell you. Sir. Woo.
Yeah, he got the
Body.
Body.
Bod. Where'd you get that bod?
Where'd you get that bomb?
Literally.
I had a hunch, but I'm not too sure. So
Oh, okay. Period.
just saying, all the people are doing it. That's all I'm
You
saying.
never know. But yeah, I think overall it's just a great track, and I think y'all should check it out. So check it out. Check it out. Okay, you had two musical geniuses release something this week.
Yeah.
We also had PJ Morton have the nerve to release Please Be Good.
Please be good to me.
PJ, thank you.
Thank you.
That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, PJ.
How'd you feel, Frenchie?
I honestly didn't really like it that much. To be
Interesting. I
Which
saw it in your face. I said,
surprised me.
how'd you feel, Frenchie?
It surprised me because I freaking love PJ Morton, but
PJ Morton.
everything won't be a hit. But
Peter, she doesn't get it. We do.
sorry,
We get it.
sorry.
I'm with it. And then the last new song I want to talk about is Bryson Tiller, Whatever She Wants. Listen, put that on. Did not know what I was going to expect. I had no expectations, but I do know Bryson's music. So whenever I heard it, I was like, don't.
Boat ticket, she get whatever she want.
Buy whatever she want. Take her to the crib, doing whatever she want. Back shots. I'm like, walk up like a bow, 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 doing what she wants. I said, whoa, is this Drake? It sounded like a Drake track, low key, like how he was rapping.
I can see
But I like it. I had a little bounce to it.
Yeah.
Bringing a little R&B and a little rap. And it felt like a great blend of both.
Yeah.
He was on the track talking his shit.
Yes, he was.
I like that.
I love it too.
I love that.
I like when a man is like, I like when men brag on their raps about like how good they treat their girl.
Yes.
I be like, oh, that's so sexy.
Treat
Do
me
that
like
shit
that.
again.
Where's my treatment?
Where's my treat?
Where's my treatment? And the last thing I want to talk about this Gust of Wind segment. Josh Levy. Levi? Levy. Which one is it?
I thought it was Levi.
It might be Levi and it might be Levy. I think it's Levi. Josh Levi came out with the music video
Yes.
to Birthday Dance. Now, we reviewed Birthday Dance back when it came out. But the music video just came out.
Yeah.
To that, I say thank you.
Yes.
Bringing back that early 2000s feel of R&B. With that music video, that man is dancing his ass off. That man is singing his little ass off. He's doing his little dance. Oh. I love it. There's nothing that I didn't like about it. And I'm interested to see where he goes this year.
Same.
Yes.
I'm excited. The video was freaking hot.
Amazing. It was hot.
It was
He
so
looks
good.
great.
Yes.
And not in an over sexual way. It was just hot.
Yeah. Just hot. It looked fantastic. The dance moves, the choreography. Oh, just like that. Bitch, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything. Dance
All
moves,
of it.
choreography, same
No.
thing. But hey,
No.
it's okay.
Is my brain on? But,
Hello.
but yeah, everything was just great, and the song's great. And I wonder if, like, are there going to be more that are going to come out, or is it going to kind of be like, all right, here's a video now, like I'm on to
I don't know.
my next project.
But I'm
I
here
wonder.
for if more do
hope
come
so.
out. But he
Yeah.
has come out with gradually with this project with different visuals. So I
Yeah.
feel like he's really slow rolled this thing. Also, shout out to Chloe Bailey for performing "Feel Me Cry"
Yeah.
on the Urban Honors Awards, Urban One Honors Awards. That is what I needed. I saw her perform live whenever I went to go to her concert, but seeing it
And she sang it down.
on TV
with a
Yeah.
live,
with a live
music.
band.
Yeah.
She sang her ass off.
Yes.
She sang her ass off as she always does. She's an amazing artist, incredible. That album deserves every last bit of
Yeah.
awarding.
Yes.
It deserved a Grammy nom.
I agree as well. I really do feel like for her to be the main executive producer of this album and really go
Yep.
through like that shit is hard. At
Yep.
her age, for her to do it at her, I mean,
Yep.
please.
Phenomenal.
Whatever she has coming up next,
I know it's going to be great.
can't wait to eat it.
Be scared.
Be scared. You should be scared. Everybody should be scared here.
Everybody should be scared.
Raise your hand if you're scared.
And that is it for my Gust of Wind segment, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
And if y'all didn't know, I'm also doing the Under Our Umbrella this episode. So shall we put up on our umbrellas?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. So for this Under Our Umbrella section, I really wanted to focus on how it feels to get back into fitness, right? You know, summer's coming up. Everybody's in their bag. The beginning of the year is low-key still here. We're in the first quarter, so I feel like we're still in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are focused in the first quarter on being fit, ready, all that greatness. But sometimes it could be an easy thing to pick up. For others, it could be a hard thing to pick up. And I wanted to gauge y'all's relationship with fitness in this Under Umbrella. So do you mind if I ask y'all a few questions? I will also give my answers.
Yeah.
But my first question, I'll pass to Nika first, which is, what is your relationship with fitness?
It's a difficult relationship, I guess, because it's not like, I guess because after like working or after a long day in general, you kind of just want to sit down. You don't want to really do anything. And then you have to think about, okay, am I having dinner now or am I having dinner later? And what time am I going to work out? Like, what's the best time for you? And I feel like it's just hard to fit certain things in your schedule when either your schedule is crazy or you're just too exhausted to even think about setting something up for yourself.
Yeah. And did you feel like as a child you had a regimented fitness kind of, and whenever I say fitness, I genuinely mean like whenever it comes to sports or whatever activities that you were involved in, extracurriculars?
I feel like as a child, I had a lot of different activities that I were doing, like sports. I was playing basketball, volleyball. I ran track for a little bit. I was in the drill team in like elementary school. And I've always been like on some team. Like that was always a thing, or some type of extracurricular activity that was sports related. So I was always having something to do. So, but I feel like in adult world, it's different because you're working it around your work schedule. And if you're a parent, you're working it around your schedule plus your kid's schedule.
Yeah.
Or if you're like an older sibling, you're working it around a kid's schedule. Like if you have to wait for like your kid's bus or your sibling's bus, or if you need to like stop what you're doing at work to go pick up somebody from school or whatever. So it's kind of like up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I know that and I've looked them up. I know that there are like adult sports teams, right?
Yeah.
Like at different parks you can go join or whatever, but it's like, dang, they're meeting at this time, but at this time, like I have to do this or whatever. So it's kind of hard to work it in there when you have everything else going on, because as a kid, you just had school. And then after school was kind of like, open. After school, you either went to practice or you went home and did homework, or after school you did homework and then later on that night you had practice. Something along those lines.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing from you is basically it's more of whenever you're an adult, whenever it comes to fitness, you have to be more intentional about it versus whenever you're a child. It's kind of like built into my schedule already, so I'm not even thinking about it. It's just the next
thing. Yeah, because you're just going to school. Right. Yeah. You're just going to school and then you're like, well, I know what I'm going to basketball practice tonight at the park.
Okay. Bad. Frenchie, same question. What is your relationship with fitness? Even whenever it comes to childhood to now, how have you evolved in your fitness journey?
My relationship with fitness. I mean, I would say it's pretty positive, I guess, for the most part. There are like ups and downs I go through. But to be honest, the down parts didn't really start happening until like 2020. And that was because, I mean, y'all remember that?
Remember how could I
remember what
forget?
happened? It was COVID.
How could I forget?
Shut down. And the only thing that you could do was Uber Eats.
Yeah.
All day. And I also had got on birth control right like a couple months before all that happened. So it was like my body was going through a huge change. And I also was living during a time where you literally couldn't do anything. You couldn't leave your house. You couldn't go to the gym.
Right.
All you could do was get shit delivered to your house. Yeah. You know, so like the down parts are like very recent for me. But before then, I would say it was pretty like positive overall. When I was growing up, my mom, she had like this personal trainer that she would go to see. Cool. And he would be like at some park, and my mom would always like take me with her and stuff like that. So yeah, I would just be at the park and I would just watch her and it would either be like her and the trainer or her, the trainer, like a couple, maybe like 2 or 3 other people, like a little small group of them, and they would be working out. And that just kind of showed me then like, oh, okay, like this is important, like working out is important, you know, for your health and also like socially, because like, you know, there's friends that you meet. If there's like a little class, like you can become friends with people and like you can still make connection and stuff like that. As I got older, I would say like through high school and everything like that, really through up until college, like the end of college, 2017-ish. It was still very positive. I was like small. Like I was always very small. So in high school, I had tennis. We had tennis for we only played 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
So the last 2 years of high school, I played tennis. The year before that, I did cheer. And when I was a child, I did cheer for a little bit at the park. But I wasn't very like an outside kid, a very active kid. I was very much like a inside the house on my computer. But
on my MPC.
on my MPC making disco track. But I will say that even still, maybe even more so because I was inside, I was watching like TV, like I was coming across a lot of ads and stuff like that a lot. Yeah. And so I became very like aware of my body and like what it looks like and what I thought you were supposed to do to like keep it in shape or, you know, like just to look good. And I will never forget, there was like this one summer, it was like elementary school, sometime up in there. And it was the summer and my grandma was the one who would take us out to like the pools and stuff like that. And I just remember this was a summer where I guess I was hitting puberty. And so my body was
changing.
I don't know if is it like, do you go through like 2 puberties? I don't even freaking know.
Because puberty can start anytime between the ages of like 11 and 12.
Yeah.
For some, for others earlier or later.
So I don't even know if it was just puberty. I think it was just
bringing out my teacher
right.
facts.
I think it was just I don't know. I was just being a little girl.
Okay. Wow.
I was just being a little girl during the summer, okay? And I remember like one day, my grandma had brought us back from the pool and stuff like that. And I came in the house and I don't know if it was my mom or if it was some other family member, but I remember they poked me in my belly and it was like, oh, you getting chunky. And I was like, oh. And I like dead ass, like I stopped like eating.
It's so crazy how those moments that people feel like their comments don't mean anything could stick in someone's brain for life.
Yes.
My dad had some things said to me and I was like,
yeah.
Like what? And like immediately I was like, So like during that time, like this is like early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? And like the 100 calorie snack was overtaking like the aisles. It was like, oh my God, like I still eat my brownie and it's only 100 calories. Like, you know, it's amazing.
Try it.
Thin little octagon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so a lot of that stuff was coming through my house because my mom was working out. And so she was also trying to, you know, eat the things that they say you're supposed to eat. You know, you got your Slim Fast, you got your Activia, you got the 100 calorie snacks. And so like I was like eating them and like I was taking, I don't really think she noticed all that much because honestly she didn't really like eat them or use them. It was just like it was me who was home by myself. My sister's at work, my mom's at work, and it's just me, you know. So yeah, it was like, okay, me. And I was eating 100 calorie snacks and I really did not want to eat during that time. And I definitely, you know, I'm not going to say it worked, but I will say that definitely, you know, my body kind of went back to, okay, small and being small, like all that kind of thing. And yeah, like I said, it wasn't until 2020 that my body just did a whole 180 on me. And it was in a very different place now. But I'm working on it. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Mine was very active as a kid. I was in everybody's sport. All you could think of: basketball, baseball, football. Yes, my little ass was in football. Hated it. But it was flag, so it was cool. You know, I didn't get tackled, but low-key you kind of did. It didn't matter. Kids are rough.
Yes, they are.
Kids are rough.
That flag.
But it was a very forced situation. I did not want to do sports. I was very much into dancing. I would sit in my living room for hours, sometimes all day, and make up dances to different things. It wasn't a craft that was necessarily fostered by my parents. It was like, this is cute for you to do at home, but whenever you're out there, you're going to get on the basketball court. I think it was a bit stifling, but that's my personal opinion. And as I got older and got more of a voice, I remember telling my mom I didn't want to do sports anymore. First time I said it, she was like, what are you going to do? Second time I said it, it stuck. And she was like, all right, fine. You don't have to. Just focus on your studies. And I did from then on. I have a fast metabolism. Haven't really been a worker outer, but I was an outside kid, so I was always outside running, playing bikes.
Yeah,
I mean playing bikes, running, riding bikes, all those things.
Riding around,
like things that you don't think of as fitness as a kid. I was doing, so it wasn't like I was just totally out of whack. However, whenever I got to college, I had a lot of friends who were working out, so I got on my fitness tip in college and loved how I was looking. I was very defined. Physique was real. I looked at a video of me from college. I said, damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
those were the nudes I was talking about a couple episodes ago. And I said, no, because back in the day, I'm telling you, it was hitting something different.
My body also has changed. I am older now. And it's changed for the better for some parts of it. However, it doesn't take more work to actually want to get up and work out and go do it. I'm a flip-flop worker outer. Sometimes I'm in the gym, sometimes I'm just not. I go through periods.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to stay consistent. I don't enjoy the gym. I don't enjoy the environment of the gym. I like activities. Yeah. So if I'm going to go skating, yes. If I go to the gym, no. You know, I like activities. Yeah. So I feel like I'm going to be more of a class worker outer kind of thing, but also it's pretty difficult, my schedule, holding myself to a class, knowing that I have certain things I need to do. But it's all about accountability and again about intention, which I was talking about Nika. So I just need to be more intentional about wanting to work out and have goal and start setting goals for working out. Like, what do I want to see? Because I feel like because I don't have those goals, I'm like, I just want to look good. I just want to be a little bit more defined. But I need to really map out what defined means to me and what that is. And once I do that, I feel like I'll be more inspired to get on my workout journey. But it's happening because we're in the 20s right now, but we're at the tail end.
We're at the tail end, baby.
So I want to make sure I hit 30 with like a nice regimen when it comes to number one, eating right and working out. So I'm going to work on both.
I feel like that was the turning point for me. Because since this year started, I've been like, I have not missed a day in the gym like since I started this year, because I think I was like, okay, here are my goals. Like, instead of me just being like, oh, I just want to look better, I just want to feel better. Like, you know, I'm like, let me actually, what does that mean? Like in steps or in words, like, you know, something I can actually strive towards instead of just kind of like this arbitrary like
thing that's just floating over your head. Like,
you know,
I'm getting to it.
And you don't really know. So yeah, that was a good thing for me. And I just, had intention. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew that the best way for me is classes because I love the classes. So figured out what classes I would like, what days worked best. And I've been in there. So
we're proud of you.
Gee, thanks.
The next question, Frenchie already kind of answered, so I'm going to kind of pivot it to Nika, which is, what were some, not inspirations, but what were some things that you saw as a child? Like, did you see a lot of adults who were direct to you? So, such as mom or dad or like a granny, like anybody who was really close / direct to you that you came in contact with a lot as a child. Did you see them working out often or a lot?
I know my grandma on my dad's side, she had that a really old
all the grandmas had the at home things, baby. Every all at home on TV thing, all the grandmas had it because mine did too.
She has that one, and you basically like
the ab roller?
It's like an ab roller, like if you were to do push-ups, but you're rolling.
Yeah.
You rolling your push-up.
That thing hurt too.
Yes, it hurts.
The real one.
Yeah. That and I remember my mom going to Bali Total Fitness.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. I remember her going there, and you know, the exercise tapes as well. I remember those being in the house. And the thin snacks that Frenchie was talking about, I remember when those dropped, and we had those, the Octagon brownie crisps and the chocolate chip cookies, and 100 calories, and there's like 8 in the bag or something. I do remember that, and I do remember like when my mom got like remarried, like my stepdad, he's diabetic, so a lot of like ain't no juice. Okay, ain't no juice. There's water and there's diet something. So everything was diet something. So I was just like, man, what the fuck? Where the fuck is the real juice? So the only like real juice that we have to this day is apple juice or orange juice. Okay. That's regular with sugar in it, like actual sugar. But everything else, no. And even the snacks, like even those were like that. So my relationship with food was a lot like different because things were tasting different, and I was just like,
yeah.
Like, where's all the stuff?
Yeah. Like, what happened to the salt and the sugar?
Yeah. I'm like, where's the stuff? I'm like, I know there's some
nice flavor.
Yeah, there's something missing. But I do remember every day, like it'll be right after dinner, I would always go to my room and I would work out every single day because I felt like I was just like, I felt like I had to, because they were like, the diabetes, it's gonna get you.
Oh,
and
it's wild for someone to tell you.
No, but not like that. But you know, but so it was just like you're very, very conscious of, okay, high blood pressure, diabetes, like these are things that run in the family. You need to be conscious of those things. So every day, I remember after dinner, I would work out right away. I would work out, and I would take a shower immediately, like afterwards, because I'm like, all right, I'm done. Like, I did it. I finished everything. I would do like maybe 200 sit-ups or leg lifts or whatever I could do. I would do like 150 to 200 of those every single day.
But doing a thing.
No, I was very serious and I just remember I remember one day somebody made a comment and said, because I was smaller, like way smaller, and somebody said something like, "Oh, you look anorexic," and then that.
Damn. I was telling y'all some crazy shit.
No, I remember it vividly. I remember who said it. I remember all of it. But yeah, I remember that comment happening. I was just like, oh, okay. And I remember another person commenting saying, "Oh, they're just joking." And I was just like, well, that's not funny to me.
Right.
But I just remember my relationship with food never being like the same. Like it was already kind of on the rocks just because I was getting used to this whole new diet that I was forced on because I'm not diabetic. So I wasn't familiar with all the different stuff not being in the food anymore, or like all the sugar. And I didn't even eat sugar like that, but it was just like, you can tell and you can see all the changes and you can see all the groceries that you used to get all the time not being there anymore. And now there's more fruits more than there was like any other thing that you had. And
your diet took a traumatic
change, and it was nothing that I could do about it because I'm not buying the groceries. Yeah, I'm a child, so
understandable.
But yeah, my relationship with food was never really the same after that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. My parents were not big, like, I'm going to the gym parents. My dad was a very much of an at-home workout person. He had like these dumbbells that he would work out with. Sometimes I remember seeing that. My mom, I don't think I've ever seen my mom step into a gym in a day in her life. It's just not something I saw. Those were the two direct adults to me. So that's all I had as like and my grandparents as well. But all of my grandparents worked out, every one of them. So that kind of, I saw it. But it didn't inspire me to participate in it. If that made any sense. Like I would go do the small workouts if I was bored, but it didn't inspire me. Like, let me get up and get fitness wise. The most comments I got on my body was just, I'm small, you're really skinny, you're skinny mini, you got a bird chest. But here's the thing. Everybody who was telling me that had a big back. So I really wasn't fazed, you know. It was true. Like
no.
All the little adults that would make comments about, "Oh, you a little skinny little thing. Look at you. You got a little bird chest. I'd be like, you got a big back, but it's okay." Like
that is so freaking hilarious.
So I didn't feel like, I didn't feel bad because I was like, I see me, I see you. You can say what you want. I'm not gonna say it because if I say it, then all of a sudden I'm disrespectful.
OMG.
It make me fun kind of way because I'm looking at me, I'm looking at you, and I see nothing wrong with me.
Right.
There might be some things wrong with you, but anyway. My next question. What's the most challenging thing that you face whenever it comes to jumping back into working out? So say you fell out of it or you're like, just wasn't into it. And then whenever you're finally at that point where you're like, I want to jump back in. Just one thing that's the most challenging thing. It could be just the physical whenever it comes to getting to a gym. It could be the physical whenever it comes to just getting the proper equipment and being like, oh, it's too much. It could also be something that comes with just my mindset. Like it's hard to get back into the mindset whenever you fall out of it. So I want to ask y'all, what is it?
I feel like you just gave all the reasons, honestly.
I wanted to give options. Like some people might say mindset or this or that. So,
but for me, it is time, figuring out the time to go with my schedule and, outfits. Honestly.
Okay, fit check.
Fashionista.
Yeah, if I'm like, damn, especially because if you've fallen out of your workout routine, then it is possible that you don't fit your workout clothes the same way you do no more. And so it might be, okay, I finally found the time to get back in the gym, and you go back in that drawer, you put on them same old workout clothes, and now they fit in tighter than they used to, or they don't fit the same, and now you really, it puts me in a worse mood to go to the gym.
Bad. What about you, Nika?
I guess the environment of just thinking about going to the gym puts me off because I'm like, everybody's looking at me. Or I would like, okay, I'm here, or okay, I'm about to work out. What am I doing?
Yeah,
what am I about to do?
Whenever I walk in the gym, I'm like, bitch, where do you go?
No, where do I
start?
go? What am I doing? Where do I start?
Mm-hmm.
And same thing with like the workout clothes. Like you gotta have the right clothes, or you don't have to. You could just wear a t-shirt, whatever. But it's just like
Work out and whatever, baby. I see people in the gym looking all kinds of ways.
Yeah, you can work out whatever and whatever. But sometimes you're just like I just want something that's comfortable so that when I'm stretching and doing all this shit, I don't tear something open or something crazy, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think that, and just trying to figure out, like, what do I do? What time do I do it? Like, when do I do this? I think those are the main things, because on one hand, I'm like, I want to go. I'm like, I can go walking or whatever. And it's like, that's not safe. You're a girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And when it gets dark early, you're like, I'm not walking nowhere. Yeah. And it's too dark in the morning and I'm not going nowhere. So
gotta be like the old people do the mall walking.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, I guess I just overthink all the things, and I'm just like, okay, at the end of the day, I'm a woman, a Black woman, and I can't just be going to some rando park or whatever in the dark and be like, everything's fine, everything's cool, because I'm gonna be paranoid as fuck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, those are the things.
I used to walk with my grandma at the mall. Mall walking is my zhuzh. I can do that.
No, I feel like mall walking is a good one.
I've never walked Delamo, but I kind of want to walk.
Delamo,
it just seems like a challenge.
Delamo seems like that would be a good one.
Yeah,
I would do that.
And then for me, mine is my mindset. It's hard to get into the fitness mindset for me. But once I'm in it, I'm locked in. Yeah. But once I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I'm very much like, I'm either 100 or 0. So mine is really about the mindset. It's not so much about the clothes, because I wear whatever, working out. But it's really about my mindset of being like, okay, I'm ready to work out. Like, let me just go do it. That's hard for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just lastly, what are your fitness goals for the year? I would just say select one. Select one goal, and then how you want to achieve that goal.
I have mine.
Okay.
My goal is I want to drop 30 lbs by the end of this year. I could probably do more, but because it's February now. We're this is lucky episode. We're coming out in a leap year.
Yes, we are.
Wow, gee, extra day to be Black. Anyway,
hey.
But and I'm down 10 pounds already.
Fuck yeah!
So how exciting!
See.
And my goal is 30 for the year, so I'll probably will end up
you
doing
want to
more,
hit that.
But 30 is I just want to. That's realistic for me, and I really feel like that's something I can achieve. So that's what my goal is, and I plan on achieving that because I'm gonna just stick to my plan of what I'm already doing now. So what I do is, on Tuesdays I do yoga, and then I do arm workouts. On Wednesday I do like a cardio butts and guts kind of class.
Hey, butts and
you know
guts.
what I'm saying? It's like a full body sort of workout, and yoga. Then on Friday I do all leg workouts. I do all leg workouts and like some back and abs. And then on Saturday I do cardio. I do a cardio kickbox class. And then I do back and abs.
Okay, bad.
Yeah.
Hey.
I love that.
And I do before I go to the gym, I take pre-workout and like a probiotic before I go. When I leave after my workout, I do a protein little shake. And then I do a scoop of L-glutamine, and I take like one of those like cleanser teas.
Yeah.
Every night.
Okay.
Wake up ready to go.
What about you, Nika?
Ready to rock.
What is your fitness goal? Frenchie gave us 7, so feel free to give us
That
whatever.
was the same one. You asked me how I planned on doing it, and that was how I plan on doing it.
What do you think, Nika? What's your goal?
I think my goal is mostly to get back into it, because I don't really know my goal is besides just wanting to lose weight. But right now, my main goal is just getting back into it and knowing what I need and what I want to do, because I don't want to just go and doing a bunch of stuff that won't work for me, basically.
Yeah. So,
I've had some suggestions from my therapist as well, and I know the main thing that I know that I need to do, and I'm definitely going to do, is yoga. Like, that's gotta happen. It's gotta happen for my mind, for my body, like for both. And I think that's a good balance to have both like things knocked out. And I know that I want to walk. My only thing has always been where to go walk, because I start overthinking, like I said previously, and I get scared. But other than that, that's all I got. I don't really.
Those are good goals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How I'm going to do it, I'm developing a plan with my therapist, so that is how I've been doing it, because I have therapy every week. So that's how.
Yes, the therapy, mental fitness and physical fitness.
Okay.
Yes.
Mine are easy: titties, abs, ass.
You gonna get them all done?
I'm a work for it. I want titties, I want abs, and I want ass.
Titties.
I got some ass. I got little titties. And the abs, they come out sometimes.
Hey.
But mostly they have a little blanket over them. So I would like to get that more defined and more into that. So yeah, that's my goal. And how I'm going to do it? I just have to go work out. Period.
I like that. I would just say, before you round it off, just for anybody out there that is getting into it, don't underestimate like what supplements can do for you, because they can really aid you in your journey. And don't feel like you have to do it a certain way. Like, there's multiple ways to go about your journey. So don't feel bad for whatever way you want to go about that. Yeah.
Boom, bam.
And that is the Under Our Umbrella segment, y'all. So
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm going to pass it to Frenchie to close us out.
Hey.
Yeah. Wow. I like that conversation. That was great.
Me too. I feel inspired.
Hey.
Right. Woo.
Get on the floor, good crunches, Barbs.
I forgot about that.
Get on the floor and do crunches, Barbs.
I forgot about that
Yeah.
one.
If you ever need some inspiration to get on the floor and do crunches, just watch Nicki Minaj's video. All I got to type in is Nicki Minaj crunches. You'll find it.
You will.
You'll find it.
You will.
And she'll make you get your ass on that floor and do your crunches.
Do crunches. But yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning into this episode of The Black Umbrella. Happy TBU Thursday. Whatever streaming platform you're listening to this from, make sure that you follow us on the platform so that every time we drop an episode, you get the notification. Okay. Also leave us a review, type it up, star it up. Let us know how you feel. Let us know how you're enjoying our show. Also, can you do us a favor? The listens, we love it when you listen. We love it when you listen all the way through. But we would really, really love it if you hit download.
Download it, baby.
Downloading
Download it, baby.
our episodes will be so incredibly helpful to us. That will, let the people know we doing what we do up over here, and we doing it well. And, it will look good.
Damn it.
Don't you want us to look good?
Don't you?
But yes, and don't forget to tune into the TBU Season 6 playlist that's on Spotify and Apple. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Have you been seeing us? We've been active. We get more active on the TikTok. Okay,
we have.
So make sure you follow us at TBU Podcast. You can also send us an email, theblackumbrellapc@gmail.com. Let us know your fitness goals. Let us know anything, whatever. Give us your pay.
A personal trainer?
Right.
Right.
Sure.
That part.
Give us your pay and dust. Give us your shining moment. Who would you have on Traders?
Please tell us. We want to know.
We really
interact
wanna
with
know
us.
that
We want to
one.
know.
Okay.
Thank you to the Rob Milton for giving us
Yes,
that. 'Cause,
thank
whoa,
you.
Amazing.
And I guess that's all we got. We love you guys so much. Happy
Love
TVU
y'all.
Thursday, and we will talk to y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.